Hey guys, Chatty Dad 1. New York gun owners face SAFE Act registration deadline. Today was the deadline. If you did not register your assault weapons, you are now a criminal and you face misdemeanor charges. The ringer here is that this gun law, the SAFE Act of New York, they have gone and they've gone and redone what assault weapon is. Now this to me is ridiculous. But Governor Cuomo is just happy as he can be that he can do this to the American people. I feel bad for the people of New York. This is some of the stuff we're talking about here. Let's see, where is it? Gun owners. I own a gun that I use for hunting. Is it an assault weapon? Well, if it's a double-barrel shotgun, has a full stock, and it's so many inches long, it's not an assault weapon. If it takes a magazine, it is an assault weapon. If it has a hand grip, it is an assault weapon. I own a handgun. Is this an assault weapon? Answer: most handguns are not assault weapons and are not affected by this law. A traditionally designed handgun is not an assault weapon. For example, a single-shot pistol or a revolver cannot be an assault weapon. So, if you got a pistol that accepts a clip, it's an assault weapon, I guess. I'm not sure if the gun I own is an assault weapon. How do I find out? Most guns are not assault weapons and are not affected by this law. There are different military characteristics of guns that determine whether they qualify as an assault weapon. To help you know whether or not your gun is affected by this law, please click on your gun types. Now I want to show you what the definition of an assault weapon is. Let's see if we can find it here. And Sandy Hook played a huge role in this whole thing. This bill was basically passed because of Sandy Hook. Okay, let's see the definition of an assault weapon. Assault weapons is a political and legal term that refers to different types of firearms, and it has differing meanings. Usage and purposes, whether or not assault weapons should be legally restricted more than other firearms, how they should be defined, and such. This article is about the United States legal and political term for fully automatic military rifles. See assault rifles. For other uses, see assault weapons. Disambiguation. See, so they've gone and they've screwed it all up. You know, they've jumbled it all up. They've confused the waters big time. And this whole thing is spreading. Let me tell you. If you own a shotgun that looks like this, some of the new shotguns that takes a detachable magazine, it is considered an assault weapon. Personally, I love the idea of a detachable magazine on a shotgun. I love them, especially the Kalashnikov shotguns. They are great. Now, this is a document, New York State Police Guide to the SAFE Act. This is for the cops and stuff. Definition of assault weapons. Let's see here. Okay, assault weapons. The SAFE Act redefined the term assault weapon and created registration requirements for those who lawfully own them before the enactment of this statute. As of January 15, 2013, the term assault weapon has been redefined as a semi-automatic rifle that has an ability to accept a detachable magazine and has at least one of the following military characteristics: folding or telescoping stock, protruding pistol grip, thumb hole stock, second hand grip or protruding grip that can be held by non-shooting hand. So if your gun has a handle on it instead of just the regular holding on to the gun, it's an assault weapon. If it's got a bayonet mount, flash suppressor, muzzle brake, muzzle compensator, a threaded barrel designed to accommodate the above, grenade launcher, wow, a semi-automatic shotgun having at least one of the following characteristics: folding or telescoping stock, thumb hole stocks, second hand grip for protruding grip that can be held by non-trigger hand, fixed magazine, capacity in excess of 7 rounds. So the tube that extends to the end of the barrel is no longer acceptable, because you can load up 8 rounds in them babies. An ability to accept detachable magazine. I'll leave this link for you guys below. I don't want to take all the time in explaining all this stuff, but this is bull crap. They snuck this in there while a lot of stuff was going down. I've mentioned before that they do this all the time. New York SAFE Act, chance of repeal highly unlikely, say some behind the effort. I'll leave this down there. But people who are stuck with these firearms have either got to turn them in or sell them out of state or register them. Some of them you have to just give them in, turn them in. They're not acceptable at all. It's supposed to be a clause that anything 50 years old is not considered an assault weapon. Well, tell that to the MP40 or the friggin' Tommy gun, you know. I guarantee they're not going to make that an exception. Or the Russian PPSH. Pennsylvania is number 10. These are the 10 states with the strictest gun laws. Pennsylvania. See which one the next one is. Illinois. Rhode Island. Maryland. Hawaii. Let's see, Connecticut. New York. New York ain't even one on the list. Massachusetts. You know, the Boston bombings, I'm sure, had something to do with it. New Jersey. California. We know California is getting just pummeled right now. That is the number one place. Okay, didn't mean to go there. Sorry about that. New York gun owners face SAFE Act registration deadline. Let me show you down here. If you have if you take antidepressants or you have seen a psychologist, they can come and take your firearms away if you take antidepressants and such. I mean, these laws go against the Second Amendment, which we've seen what the Second Amendment can do for America. It keeps the wolves at bay. There's the Q&A thing I was showing you. I'll leave all these links below for you. Save you guys a little bit of time. Assault weapon. Okay, this is the New York SAFE Act. New York Safe, New York Danger. I like that. There are some very intuitive people that are working to make things possible, such as this gentleman here. Gun Design Legal. Deadly Times Union. Yeah, they are totally against guns. And it seems to be that most of the elite, powerful Americans, if you want to call them that, are against firearms in general. But they have them all around them. This is the thumb hole that they were talking about with the shotgun. That is no longer, even though it's got a stock, this is no longer acceptable because you can use it as a pistol grip. Okay. Moving on down. I don't know if they'll consider that a friggin' thumb hole or not, though. Them bastards do what they want. And gun dealers, you got to go through all kinds of stuff. To buy ammunition, you have to go through a background check. Imagine that. And they have to report how much ammunition you have purchased. Isn't that a shame? That's friggin' sad. Very sad. Okay. This is pretty neat here. This star clip. You can flip it around. It holds 50 rounds. But it ain't going to be legal in New York because it only makes 7 rounds. If you put one more than 7, you're breaking the law. But it's in other parts of the country it's 10 round magazine. But this is sweet. I like this. I like this. Another article. Connecticut preppers for gun confiscation over citizens not abiding by new laws. The same is going to happen in New York. They're going to come start taking them, guys. They're going to come start taking them by force. We need to be ready. And where was it? There was an article that was talking about like 70 something people were killed trying to deal with the laws. Well, I'm not seeing it here. Anyhow, just wanted to bring this to you guys. Felt this was very important. And it is important. We've got to remain with our Second Amendment intact. That is a must. If we learned anything from what's gone down with Nevada, Cliven Bundy, and the BLM standoff, it is that the Second Amendment protects all of our rights. It keeps us having the ability to have a say in our country. I hope everyone's well. This is Chatty Dad 1. God bless and good luck to us all. Never give up your guns. Second Amendment protects the first and the last. Once it's gone, they'll all be gone. Over and out.